Okay, so can I just have a minute of just a moment of your time, okay? You know what bugs me? When people will watch like a show or like a movie or something, and there's a fight scene. And in that fight scene, one of the characters has a move, like a move that they just learned, and they don't use it, right? That move could have ended the fight, and they don't use it, right? That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when people point this out and they're like, that's a plot hole because this character didn't use this move that could have ended the fight that they just learned. Listen, come here. Have you ever been in a fight? Okay, because sometimes you don't use the best move. Okay, like that's just what happens because you're in a fight. Like everything's happening so fast, and the thing is, when you're like in like instinct mode, you don't always make like you're not necessarily gonna do something you just learned. You're gonna do something that is very familiar with you. Like, why am I gonna do a complicated move that I just learned when I could do a simple one that I'm very comfortable with, right? Another thing that bothers me is when in those fight scenes, sometimes a character will like be still for a minute. They won't like move for a minute for like a few seconds and then they get clocked or something and people are like, "Oh, that's a plot hole. Why were they standing still?" Because fighting is really exhausting. That's why. Okay, like have you like you're essentially doing cardio. And the thing is, most fights don't last very long, right? Most fights last 20, maybe 30 seconds, okay? Because fighting actually kind of sucks. And it's not fun to get hit. And it's not fun to like have to like it's a lot of exercise, it's a lot of cardio, and you're also getting like punched in the face and stuff. Like, it's not fun. And these fight scenes are lasting like 2 or 3 minutes sometimes. So yeah, like the characters are gonna get really tired, and sometimes they're gonna like take a breather. Like, maybe they're not even trying to take a breather, but like their body literally forces them to take a breather, like in real life. And then and then sometimes they're gonna get hit, or they're gonna let their guard down for a second because they're tired. You know what else bothers me? When two characters, like both characters that are fighting each other, they both stop and they just like talk to each other for like 10 or 15 seconds, and then people are like, "Oh, why 15 seconds passed and nobody threw a punch?" Yeah, because they've been fighting for 3 minutes, okay? Have you ever done cardio for 3 minutes without taking a breather? That's what I thought.